Hello, all you starseeds and light workers out there. This is Cody Golden Elk and Kim Ravenhawk at the Star Lodge Healing Center in Lake George, Colorado. Today's date is February 16th, 2016, and we have two important channelings about recent events here on the Earth and also about Nibiru. And these channelings came in this morning, February 16th, 2016, at approximately 5:45 a.m. Mountain Time. And so we will begin. I ask my guardian angel AhReAh, what can you tell us about the truth of the recent death of U.S. Supreme Court Justice Anthony Scalia? And AhReAh answered, this is AhReAh, your guardian angel here, as you have called. The darkness is increasing rapidly now upon your world, the earth, as is the light as well. You see, dear one, son of light, child of God, the stage is now being set upon the earth in the lower third-dimensional planes, so dense, slow, and dark, for the great battle of Armageddon, which was prophesied long ago upon your world. Indeed, the dark ones lay their plans of world conquest and domination, for they are insatiable in their quest for total power and control. In this play, the great divine plan unfolds as it has been foretold. But the words, some of the words in your ancient scriptures, have been misinterpreted and mishandled by the imperfections of the earth-human two-leggeds that have recorded, transcribed, and edited them throughout the ages, the millennias of earth years of time, upon your ever-changing world. So too, however, at this same time, dear one, the Master Christ is set to return, now marshaling his forces of light for the great battle soon to unfold upon the earth, beginning in the Middle East, as you now call it. So too, the Archangel Michael is rallying his angelic forces of light to bring them fully upon the earth, under the command of Jesus Christ, to fulfill the divine plan, as it is, as it was, and as it shall ever be. Yes, indeed, dear one, this judge, the Supreme Court Justice called Anthony Scalia, was poisoned by the dark forces occupying your present U.S. government. This, of course, was planned, orchestrated, and carried out by the dark forces at the command of Lucifer, Prince of Darkness. This is what you call the classic scenario of abuse of power, the dark ones turning upon each other, and any remnants of the forces of light still left inside your once strong U.S. government. This is a house cleaning or a purge, as we know the meaning of these terms, going on in many governments of your world right now. Look to see in the coming weeks that there will be similar events of prominent people in positions of power who also serve the light and the truth, as Justice Scalia did, who will be murdered. All, of course, covered up as accidents, mishaps, and other freak or strange circumstances. These killings will increase and multiply as the world economy is deliberately and skillfully collapsed by the controllers in what you call the New World Order elites. The international banking cartels and families are power brokers of immense resources and intelligence, themselves controlled by the dark ET races, the Greys, the Draconians, and the Insectoids, of which the Pleiadian star sister RaTesh has already spoken about. Of course, dear one, they all are controlled by the master of darkness, the fallen angel, Satan, or Lucifer, as he is sometimes called. More and more violence and attacks will erupt worldwide, especially in the Middle East, your home country, the United States, and the Russia of today, as it is called. So prepare for this and protect yourselves, never, ever believing your mainstream news, but following your own heart instead. The one known as Justice Scalia realized beforehand that he might be attacked, but refused to live in fear. We see that this indeed was a woman, an agent of deep undercover nature, who poisoned his drink by his right hand, and also the food, the meat and vegetables on the right side of his plate. This was done soon after the meal was prepared, and this woman was of white skin and dark curly hair, similar to that of the hairstyle you call an afro. She had a light-colored dress and white pearls or beads around her neck. This woman, assassin, was once affiliated with that of your United States Central Intelligence Agency, but is no longer with them, thought to be dead by them, but working as what you call a freelancer. Now she has left the United States country and is back abroad. A master of disguise, deceit, and treachery, this one is, with a direct connection through satanic ritual to Satan himself. So the power players of the shadow government hired her for this, with few at this ranch even knowing about it. The shadow government, dark ones, have waited many years for just the right opportunity to kill Justice Scalia, as they have seen him as an obstacle to their plans for the New World Order takeover and complete domination and control. The poison used was feared by them to be discovered, so the sheriff and judge, etc., were all involved, paid exorbitantly to cooperate in their cover-up by no autopsy and immediate embalming of his body, to confuse any future post-mortem chemical analysis. This was all planned and carried out by the Dark Ones inside your United States shadow government, as were the assassinations of John Fitzgerald Kennedy, Robert Kennedy, Martin Luther King, and many others of lesser-known notoriety. More murders are planned as the New World Order elites prepare for both the start of World War III, precipitated by worldwide economic collapse, and the imminent arrival of Nibiru. They are quite clever in their ceaseless scheming for power and use all manners of darkness to overcome the light. So, beware and watch them closely, as much will very rapidly unfold now upon the earth plane. But now, another wishes to speak. And at this point, the Pleiadian star woman RaTesh came in telepathically, and she began. Yes, my love, this is RaTesh, hearing your telepathic call once again. We were very busy upon our ship, which is why we had you wait. But now we may communicate in the old way, telepathically. Your planet beneath you is gyrating now, so to speak, flinging about energetically, for lack of better non-scientific words. The nearness arrival of Nibiru, with its long debris tail, moons, and other associated anomalies, is playing havoc with your Earth, both physically and emotionally. The chemical trail sprayings are both increasing and changing, as so much of the chemical compositions go. The electric and magnetic characteristics of your planet's ionosphere and magnetosphere, as you call them, such primitive words, are fluctuating greatly. This is why the New World Order elite planners are altering some of the chemtrail spraying compositions to try to offset or rebalance these changes. However, their feeble, primitive attempts will actually do very little to mitigate these massive changes upon your world. The energies which the Nibirian system bring into collusion with the inner planets closest to your sun are of many orders of magnitude greater than they could even deal with, much less conceive of, since their understanding, as advanced as it is, of higher dimensional or interdimensional physics and astrophysics is so narrow and limited. Know that many other ET races of both the service to self and service to other, dark and light polarities, are all debating as to what actions to take, if any, to assist the fledgling Earth human population. Many factors of both technical and spiritual, karmic, are being considered now. Also, the New World Order and shadow government elite planners are strongly considering a false ET invasion scenario with their black triangular crafts, which they have been testing recently, as part of their cover to deceive the masses as they attempt to usher in their world takeover, world government plans. So much is at play, with much accelerating very rapidly now and quickly in third-dimensional linear time upon the Earth. The Andromedans are involved, and one or more of their ambassadors may contact you in your future to act as a telepathic guide to help disseminate higher information to the Earth humans, as we Pleiadians are now doing, past the usual filters and information and media control of your world, so dark and primitive. So, Nibiru does now definitely approach, and major weather and geologic anomalies are about to erupt, no pun intended, as your cute Earth saying goes, upon the Earth. We Pleiadians have what you call a sense of humor as well. This will all be, of course, spun as the climate change rhetoric by your lying, deceitful leaders. So, war will soon magnify greatly in your Middle East, as economic collapse and martial law will occur in your home country of the United States. The chemical trail sprayings will greatly increase during all of this, with, of course, much electromagnetic, psychotronic control from both land-based and space-based satellites delivery systems, all to help subjugate the masses. Mass secret arrests, disappearances, and of course mass killings are all set to occur as the New World Order elite planners consolidate their control, their final push of the entire United States and the world. Much, as has been already explained to you, is at hand, and these New World Order elite planners may not be able to fully complete their evil enslavement plans. This, dear one, is why we Pleiadians, as well as several other benevolent service to others of the light ET groups, are speaking like this through channels like you and many of the others to help raise awareness so the Earth's population won't fall further back into slavery. So now prepare for extreme weather events, both from Nibiru's arrival and man-made events from weather modification tools, such as the HARP transmitters and others. War, famine, murder, deceit, treachery, and debt are the tools of your evil New World Order elites. Overcome them by staying out of their systems. We see, dear one, that your hand is tired, and your physical health is suffering, and your body in much pain. And we Pleiadians thank you and salute you for your work, as there are relatively few Earth humans we may speak to in this way. We serve the light, and shall all work together in wisdom, truth, and light of the one prime Creator. Salome, peace and wisdom. This is RaTesh, on direct authority of the Pleiadian emissaries of light and the Pleiadian High Command, now stationed upon Earth. And so this channel ended at approximately 6:50 a.m. Mountain Time on February the 16th, 2016. And so we hope that this information helps some of you out there understand some of the things that are going on behind the scenes. This is Cody Golden Elk and Kim Ravenhawk at the Star Lodge Healing Center in Lake George, Colorado, trying to serve the light to bring the truth in the highest and best way. And we thank you and send you our love.